Well, what's up, faders, and welcome to the first episode of Got Faded Japan's After Dark. Now, Got Faded Japan's After Dark is only on Patreon. Now, I'm going to keep this episode, the first episode, up for a little bit on free internets, but soon I'm going to move it on to Patreon. And if you want to check out more After Dark episodes, you got to sign up for Got Faded Japan's Patreon. So, first off, I also want to say thank you to everybody that signed up for our Patreon. You guys are absolutely fantastic, and you're absolutely helping out the show. Okay, well, without further ado, faders, my name is Johnny, and I'm your host. And if you didn't listen to any of the previous podcast episodes, well, I'm going to tell you a little bit about Got Faded Japan's After Dark. Now, After Dark is just like Got Faded Japan. We're going to have a little introduction, and then we're going to get into the news. However, the news in After Dark is going to be the very dark news. It's going to be horrible, horrible stuff that happens, okay? Murder is going to be a common theme throughout this podcast, okay? So if you're sensitive to bad things, if you're sensitive to murder, rape, and horrible stuff like that, you just might want to go back to Got Faded Japan. Got Faded Japan is about the funny, goofy, wild, bizarre news that happens in Japan. After Dark, well, this is the serious shit that goes down, okay? So that's the disclaimer, and that's your warning, okay? All right, now, in this episode, I'm going to start off by introducing an absolutely fantastic shochu that was recommended to me by my local, liquor store. The name of this shochu is called Ryugu. And Ryugu is a very fine shochu from Kagoshima Prefecture. And Kagoshima is on the left bottom side of Japan. It's the island furthest left, right before you reach Yokohama. Okay, and this shochu is very special because it's a kokuto. And a kokuto means the shochu is made with brown sugar. And shochus are very interesting things. Sometimes people call it Japanese vodka, but that's not true. Because to make shochu similar to Nihonshu, aka sake, they use something called koji. And koji is a bacteria that they put into the rice and they mix it up, and they use that in the distilling process, or the fermentation process, later the distilling process, but it gives it a special flavor, texture, and style. And that's what makes shochu and Nihonshu very different from vodka and beer. Okay, so this one right here, I'm just going to put it right up to the camera. That's on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, there you go. That's what it looks like. A very interesting label. We got a couple of dragons. We got the big kanji right here in the middle. I love this old school bottle style. It's really cool. Really cool. All right, excellent. So it's my first time trying this. So I'm going to give it a go, as they say, with you guys. Here we go. Uh-oh. Maybe that's a warning. I shouldn't be drinking this. Oh, there we go. Got the cap off. Ooh, it kind of smells like emo shochu. Now, I'm drinking this on the rocks because I like to drink my shochu on the rocks. Sometimes I drink it neat, but not tonight. Here we go. A healthy pour. A little shake right there. Ooh, it smells like a crispy emo shochu. And this is 30 proof. Here we go. Wow. Oh my God. This is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. Oh my God. Okay. It definitely has that shochu kick to it. It burns a little bit in the back of my throat in a good way. And it definitely, especially at first, when you first take it into your mouth, you can get that brown sugar taste. But it's not like brown sugar that you put in your cereal when you're a kid, or oatmeal or whatever. No, this brown sugar is like a musky, heavy, attractive brown sugar. Like this is a very amazing shochu. Oh my gosh. Wow. This is spectacular. The aftertaste, brown sugary in all the right ways. Wow. And it doesn't taste like brown sugar, okay? I mean, it does, but it doesn't taste like brown sugar drink. It just has like a slight brown sugar flavor that complements the shochu flavor. It is spectacular. This is great. I don't care about lacing. Everybody does this to check out the lacing. I don't think I can see any lacing because I have ice cubes in my drink, but I'm going to have to be very careful with this. This is spectacular. Okay. Oh my God. Yes. And this, you know how much this cost me? This bottle right here cost me 1,700 yen. Sen nanahaku yen. In American dollars, that's about $9. It's about $9 for this. Now, a really, really cool thing about shochu is that shochu isn't really that popular right now. Younger people don't want to drink it, and older people are starting to prefer whiskey. And all the tourists that come to Japan, they just buy Nihonshu, right? So this is kind of like Japan's hidden secret. Well, it's hidden in plain sight. It's everywhere. But yeah, but that's what keeps it so cheap. Right? Because it's the supply and the demand. It doesn't add up, right? So take advantage of shochu if you're in Japan or if you're coming to Japan. It is extremely affordable. This bottle, I mean, if I was going to sell this bottle in the States or in Europe, I would sell this for at least, I would say like $55, maybe $60. I mean, of course, yeah, it would be imported, but maybe even $70. This is a beautiful bottle of shochu. Oh my goodness. Oh, you can mix this with oolong tea and it'll be absolutely spectacular. Oh my gosh. This is so good it's dangerous. Woo! All right. Wow. Okay. Well, let's get down to business. Okay, Got Faded Japan After Dark is about the dark news. So let's get into some dark news, okay? I'm not holding back, by the way. Okay. This is your last warning. If you don't like dark news, go somewhere else. Trust me. It gets really bad. Okay, so let's get started. Here we go. 65-year-old woman arrested over hit and run death over a 75-year-old man. Oh, jeez. You know, if she was working in an office or something like that and she just retired, she's going to go from one prison to another prison. Oh my gosh. That sucks. Police in Kashukabe City, Saitama Prefecture, have arrested a 65-year-old woman on suspicion of dangerously driving, resulting in death after she hit and killed a 75-year-old man with her car and then kept going, as you do. According to police, the incident occurred at around 5:40 p.m. on Saturday, TV Asahi reported. Police said Yumiko Nukui is suspected of hitting the man who was walking along the street while attempting to make a left turn. The man was taken to the hospital and then later died. Oh my God, that must have been one crazy Louie. Police said that after the accident, Nukui returned to the scene and told them, quote, "I think I have caused an accident, but I didn't think I hit anyone." Well, to be honest, that's honest. That's really honest. You know, it's great that she came back to the scene, but I think it's a little too late. I mean, if you hit somebody, I don't care how old you are, you kind of know. Oh my gosh, that poor guy just walking home, gets hit by a car, and it's by some old lady that's going to go to jail for a very long time. All right, moving forward, next story. Man arrested after woman's body found behind wall in bar he runs. Well, I guess that would explain the ghost. Police in Hidaki, Hokkaido, have arrested a 49-year-old man on suspicion of abandoning, quote-unquote, abandoning the body of a woman in her 20s behind the wall at a bar he manages. Police said Toshihiko Matsukura, who was arrested Saturday, is accused of hiding the woman's body behind the wall at the bar on the second floor of a building. Well, that's pretty specific. Police said the body, fully clothed, was found Saturday morning in a space approximately one tatami mat in size. Now, one tatami mat's about, I would say it's about 3 feet by 5 feet. I guess it's been a while since I walked on tatami, but it's something like that. So this she's pretty small. All right, one more time. Police said the body, fully clothed, was found Saturday morning in a space approximately 1 tatami mat in size, in a gap behind a wall of a storage area, and was covered with plywood. Oh my gosh. This guy obviously didn't watch the movie Goodfellas. Lime. The lime. Police said an autopsy revealed that the woman had been strangled to death about 10 days ago. Oh, could you imagine the smell? Police said Masukura has admitted to the allegation. He and the woman were acquaintances, police said. The bar was closed on December 31st and then reopened on January 2nd. Whoa, what the hell? So wait, the bar's reopened? You can go in there? We're back in business, baby. Oh my God. Wait a second. He was arrested last Saturday. But the bar, okay, so last Saturday, which is about a week ago. Okay, so basically the bar was closed from the 31st to the 2nd, and then it reopened, I guess, on the 7th. Okay, that makes sense. Could you imagine? That bar's been open for a week. So all the people that went in there, they're having drinks and hanging out, there was a dead body no more than like a meter away. Could you imagine that? Oh my goodness. That place is definitely going to have her ghost. Absolutely. Moving forward, a man arrested on suspicion of killing his boss. Well, we've all been there. Police in Tokyo have arrested a 45-year-old man on suspicion of killing a 44-year-old man who was his superior at work. Ah, yes, the younger man telling the old-timer what to do. Classic. What could go wrong? Police said Masahiro Yamanaka has admitted to killing Akihiro Kawashima at his apartment in Ota Ward on Wednesday, but denied any intent to kill. Kawashima was a representative of a company that handles sound and lighting equipment for events and worked as a sales manager. Granted, that is a very stressful job. I mean, basically, you just need to do sales, and more sales. And if you're not making sales, you're losing business. Very stressful job. Police said nearby security camera footage showed Kawashima entering home alone. What? At around 7 p.m. on Wednesday. When he didn't show up for a meeting with two friends at 9 a.m. on Thursday, they went to the apartment but got no response after pressing the buzzer. They then called police. Good friends. Police said Kawashima's body was found collapsed in the dining kitchen room. Dining kitchen room? Huh. Multiple bloody footprints were found inside the apartment, but there was no murder weapon. Kawashima had 10 stab wounds in 5 places. Whoa, now that's fuzzy math. 10 stab wounds in 5 places. That means the guy stabbed him 2 times each place. Like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's kind of like those, kind of like that whack me ball game where you got to hit down. You got to hit. It's got the little holes and stuff at an arcade. And you got to hit the beaver or something that pops up. It's been a while since I played that, but that's kind of like what it is. I don't know. Kawashima had 10 exit. Sorry, I think the shochu is going straight to my head. According to investigators, during voluntary questioning of employees at Kawashima's company, Yamanaka explained, quote, I went for a 3-hour walk at 5 p.m. on Wednesday and had dinner with friends at around 8 p.m. Now that's a great alibi. A 3-hour walk in December. Right. Yep. However, security camera footage showed a man wearing a face mask who resembles Yamanaka entered Kawashima's apartment building at around 5:40 p.m. before Kawashima returned home and then leave. Gosh, you know, these articles are written so terribly. Oh my gosh. And then leave at 7:30 p.m. Well, if you think about it, these times add up, and I'm going to assume that this guy did it. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Oh man, never, ever, ever, ever invite anybody that works below you to your office, especially if you're having kind of bad blood or problems with these guys. Oh my gosh, you don't want these guys coming to your office. Never invite, actually, don't invite anybody that you work with to your home, all right? You want to meet your colleagues? Great, great. Go bowling, play golf, play billiards, play pool. Yeah, but never, ever, ever invite them to your home, especially in Japan. Because in Japan, the homes here are relatively small. I mean, to be honest, actually, they're extremely small compared to Western homes. Oh my gosh. I mean, this guy, he got murdered in his dining kitchen room. He didn't have a dining room. He didn't have a kitchen. He had a dining kitchen, which basically meant maybe there's like a stool, and then there's like a small table, and then there's like a sink, and like maybe a stove and a microwave. So it looks kind of like a little office. Oh gosh. That poor guy. That's a terrible place to die. Oh my goodness. Okay, moving forward. Okay, here we go. It's gonna get really dark. Fasten your seatbelts, faders. Man arrested for allegedly assaulting teenage girl he met on social media. I am so glad that I don't have daughters. I am so glad that I do not have daughters, and I am very concerned for all my friends, which is most of them, who have daughters. Oh my gosh. In today's day and age, oh gosh, the creeps have so many ways to have access to your kids these days. I mean, the SNS is out of control. Out of control. All right, let's move forward. Yamanashi Prefecture police have arrested a 38-year-old man on suspicion of engaging in lewd acts with a teenage girl whom he met on social networking sites, SNS. Oh my gosh. Listen. If there's any kids out there watching or listening Got Faded Japan right now, do not, never, ever meet anybody over the age of 18. If you're below 18, if you're like 17, 16, 15, 14, and you're messing around on TikTok, X, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, never meet anybody that's older than you. If they want to hang out, like, hey, let's hang out, go to an arcade. No, that guy is a loser. That guy is pathetic. That guy is bad news. Stay away, stranger danger. Capitalized, all right? Stay away. You can make friends on SNS, but just make sure that they're your age, okay? All right. And actually, making friends on SNS is probably a bad idea, too. All right. According to police, Ryosuke Sano is accused of meeting the girl who lives in Yamanashi Prefecture and taking her in his car to Guma Prefecture. That's actually that's not actually. That is crossing state lines or prefecture lines. That's like driving from Michigan to Illinois. I mean, that's pretty far. Okay, one more time. According to police, Ryosuke Sano is accused of meeting the girl who lives in Yamanashi Prefecture and taking her in his car to Guma Prefecture. On the night of September 17th, TBS reported. Police said Sano allegedly engaged in sexual acts with the girl in his car, knowing that she was under the age of 16. Yeah, it would be pretty obvious. Dirty bastard. The girl's mother reported that her daughter had gone out and not returned home. In the early hours of September 18th, police found her alone near a station in Oda City, Guma Prefecture. She was not injured. She wasn't. She was injured. Okay, she was definitely injured. Not going to go. Even though this is Got Faded Japan After Dark, I'm not going to go into the injuries. Okay. Physically, mentally, this girl's scarred, okay? And this guy, not only is he a very horrible, nasty monster, but, the guy didn't even drive her back. What kind of, no, this guy is a monster upon monsters. And there's a special kind of hell for guys like this. Welcome to Got Faded Japan After Dark. Okay, moving forward, we're going from dark to darker. Okay, we're past midnight, by the way. Ex-employee of nursery school rearrested on suspicion of sexually assaulting girl. Rearrested? Oh my God. Oh, geez, Louise. Here we go. Police in Ozu Town, Kumamoto Prefecture, have rearrested a 53-year-old former employee of a nursery school on suspicion of sexually assaulting a girl at the facility. Again. Oh. According to police, Nobuhiko Hayashi was first arrested on December 9th on suspicion of sexually assaulting another girl and was indicted. Wait, why did they let him go? Why did they let him go? He shouldn't. No, you get the bad guy. You keep him. You don't let him go. Lock him up. Throw away the key. Bye-bye. Oh, my God. Police said he has admitted to the latest allegation and quoted him as saying, quote, "I couldn't control my sexual desires," end quote. Well, motherfucker, I know how to control your sexual desires. Snip, snip, cut, cut, all right? We just cut off all the bad parts of your body. I mean, all of them. Oh, my God. And then we lock you up and we throw away the key forever, okay? Bye-bye. Oh, geez, that's just bad. Police said that during questioning, Hayashi admitted to committing sexual acts with a girl at the nursery school between April 2021 and March 22, while he was working there. Hayashi has been working in the children care industry for at least 20 years, local media reported. That's terrifying. That's absolutely terrifying. Oh, my goodness. God, I'm so glad I don't have kids. Oh, jeez. All right. Well, moving forward. Siblings arrested for leaving mother's body at home since October. Well, it is a scary month, right? Police at Otsu City, Shiga Prefecture, have arrested a 63-year-old man and his 58-year-old sister on suspicion of abandoning the body of their 90-year-old mother at their home, where she apparently died in October. Is it really abandoning? I don't think that's abandoning. No, that's not abandonment. According to police, Masatoshi Kawasaki and his sister Masumi, oh, isn't that cute? Masa and Masumi. Oh, not good kids. Are accused of not reporting the death of their mother, Toshiko, with whom they lived. See, it's another classic situation where you have babies that turn to children, that turn into teenagers, young adults, and then senior citizens. And the problem with this whole lineup is that they're still living with their parents. The whole time they're living with their parents. I think it should be mandatory that once you turn 21 years old anywhere, 21's the maximum, that you should be kicked out of your home. I don't care for what reason or another. You gotta leave your home and start a real life. You gotta get a job, get an apartment, and learn how to be an adult. Because I mean, people that live with their parents for too long, I mean, I don't think it's a good thing. And a lot of people complain, oh, it's so expensive. Yeah, no kidding. Right now, the economy's messed up. Nobody has any money. I ain't got any money. But still, I'm living alone. I'm barely making ends meet, but I'm making ends meet. I'm doing anything I can do. And there's no way, I mean, even though I love my folks are great, but there's no way I could live with them for more than 2 weeks. 2 weeks max. Oh, my goodness. So I mean, of course they're going to do some heinous stuff like this. Oh, their poor mother. Oh, my God. Probably the mother told them to get out. She's like, listen, I've been raising you kids for 90 years. It's about time you guys left the nest and just figured how to, live on your own. Oh my gosh. And then they probably did something. Let's move on. Okay. According to police, Masatoshi Kawasaki and his sister Masumi Kawasaki are accused of not reporting the death of their mother, Toshiko, whom they lived and leaving her body in her room, local media said. Oh, I am getting drunk. Now the booze is kicking in. I hope my ice isn't messing up the sound. It probably is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. These suspects are two of three siblings. Police said the crime came to light when Toshihiko's second son, who lived elsewhere, came to visit on Friday and found the body. He called police. Oh my God. Mom, I'm home. It's a responsible son. I'm here and I got flowers. Oh my God. Can you believe that? This guy, this poor man is going to be, he's going to have PTSD for the rest of his life. It's going to be like worse than Nam. Oh my gosh. That's terrible. Police said that Masatoshi has denied all allegations and quoted him as saying, quote, I only realized she was dead yesterday. Oh, now this guy's got a good lawyer. The lawyer's like, just tell him you don't know nothing. Oh my God. Oh, this is amazing shochu. Okay, what else do we got? Okay, okay, here we go. Moving forward. Okay, this story is the headline is a quote. And actually, all right, faders, and in this episode, but I'm gonna read a lot of articles just because this is our first one, okay? So it's our first one. I'm gonna read a lot of articles. Just enjoy. Okay, all right, here we go. Quote, we were discussing our future as a couple, but it didn't go well. End quote. Says husband arrested for assaulting wife. Okay. Police in Saga Prefecture have arrested a 32-year-old unemployed man in suspicion of assaulting his wife at their home on Monday. Police said the man has admitted to the allegations and quoted him as saying, quote, we were discussing our future as a couple, but it didn't go well, and I got angry. End quote. Oh, they left out angry in the headline. How cheeky. Yeah, cheeky bastards. According to police, the incident occurred at around 11:30 a.m. The man's wife, who is in her 30s, called police, reporting that her husband had punched her in the face several times. Ooh, that's bad. That's really bad. Never hit a woman. Trust me, I got 4 sisters. Never laid a finger on any of them. Because they would definitely kick my tail. They would kick my butt. Oh my gosh. Police said the woman suffered a cut lip. This guy's got what, baby hands? Oh man. Okay, let's move forward. Okay, is there anything else? Oh wow, that's it. That's it. That's all my stories. Oh my goodness, faders. Well, let's see here. Maybe I can find one more. Let me just see if I can dig one up. I don't know. I'm drinking. I'm having some shochu, some absolutely spectacular shochu. I kind of want to hang out. Ooh, here we go. Here's a good one. For Got Faded Japan After Dark. Okay, a little long, but that's okay. Man arrested for stabbing 2, killing 1 during eviction in Tokyo. Vaders, have any of you ever been evicted? I've never been evicted. I've never had that situation occur. Close when I was in college. Yeah, absolutely close. Yeah. When I was in college, me and 2 roommates, well, me and 2 friends got a 3-bedroom apartment. And we were all 19 at the time. And this was in San Francisco. It is in this area called the, what was it called? It was called the Fillmore Center, which was located in the Fillmore area of San Francisco. And so, yeah, we had a 3-bedroom apartment with 3 friends. And at first, it was amazing. It was absolutely, it was a great location, a little dangerous, but a great location. And it was so close. It was so easy to get to, like, northern San Francisco, to get to the Haight, to get to the Mission, to get downtown. I mean, we had the F-22 bus, we had the Gary bus, the 38 Gary. It was a great place. It was so much fun. But then money got tight. And when money gets tight, when you're 19 years old and you live in a big apartment, what do? You get more roommates. So I got, in my room, I had 2 roommates, so there's 3 people living in my room. And then we had another friend, and all of us went to the same college. We're all friends. They weren't strangers. But so in my room, I had Eddie and Elizabeth. And then in the hallway, right outside my room, right by the washing machine, there was Jeremy And then Cody, he lived by himself in his room. And then we had Sharky, and Sharky lived by himself. But then we had two people that were living on and off in the living room, I guess. So it was pretty crazy. And then at one point in time, we had so many people like that were living there just for a little. I mean, it was kind of like a hotel actually, because people would stay there for maybe 3 weeks or a month or 2 months or something like that. But at the maximum, we had 12 people living in a 3-bedroom apartment. And that was insane, because when you have 12 people living in a 3-bedroom apartment, it is a non-stop party. It's a lot of fun. When you're 19 years old, 19, 20, it is the best. It is absolutely the best, because you go to school all day, you go to your job, your part-time job after school, and you're working there for 6 hours, and then you go home at maybe 11 o'clock at 12 o'clock at night or whatever, and then as soon as you open the door to your apartment, you don't see your apartment. You open the door and you walk in and you notice all your roommates built a fort. And that is something that actually happened to me. I came home, I opened my door, and there was a fort. And to be honest, I went to art school. And my roommates were creative. They built a fort. They took every blanket, every cushion, every pillow, every sofa, every futon in the apartment, and they built this fort, this kind of fortress fort kind of thing that had rooms and private rooms inside the rooms, and it was crazy. They had a little, not DJ area, but they had an area with music, an area with food or whatever. So basically, they kind of built an apartment inside the apartment, and it was awesome. We're in there, we're eating snacks and watching movies inside the fort, which is ridiculous, because why would you build a fort when you already have an apartment? Only when you're in college do you do stupid shit like that. But yeah, that was great. That was great. And I'm almost positive that was Eddie's idea, because Eddie always came up with crazy stuff like that. Oh, Eddie, cheers to you wherever you are. Oh my God. And believe it or not, that fort stayed up for about, I want to say a week. We had that fort up there for a week, but once things started falling down, and coming apart, then everyone's like, all right, it's probably better to sleep in my own room. But we had so many people living there. Oh my God. When we left that place, when we left the Fillmore Center, they wouldn't give us our deposit back. But for me and Cody, one of my other roommates, to move into another place, we needed that deposit. So we went there and we're like, hey, we need the deposit. And then the management at the Fillmore Center told us, they said, listen, we have never seen an apartment ever that destroyed. You guys had a campfire in the apartment. Nobody's ever had a campfire in the apartment. And that was true. We did have a campfire. It wasn't intentional. We had a house party, and then there was a fire, and then the fire got controlled, so it didn't get out of control, but it was kind of in the corner, so the carpet was all melted and stuff, whatever, it stank, and the wall was burnt and whatever. But anyway, yeah, we had a campfire in the apartment. Thank God we didn't burn that whole place down. Oh my God. Wait. I mean, no, we didn't. We didn't do that. Can I get in trouble for that? But anyway, yeah. So we did so many crazy things. I mean, the kitchen was destroyed. The washing machine was destroyed. I mean, we had 12 people living in that 3-bedroom apartment. Oh my gosh. And that's why I'm not in the real estate business. Oh my gosh. Okay, so moving forward, going back to this story. Going back to what I was first reading about. Okay. Okay, let me pull this up. Hold on a second. Here we go. Got Fitted Japan After Dark. Okay. Tokyo. A man was arrested Thursday for allegedly stabbing 2 men, one of them fatally, who had come to his Tokyo apartment to carry out a court-ordered eviction, police said. The 40-year-old resident, who identified himself as Hiroshi Yamamoto, maybe that's his real name, maybe that's an alias, I don't know. Maybe that's his Peter Parker, was arrested several hundred meters away from the apartment in Suginomi Ward on suspicion of attempted murder. A kitchen knife was recovered from the scene. Oh my God. One of the victims, an employee of a rental guarantee company, was later confirmed dead, while the other victim, a court enforcement officer, was conscious. both in their 60s. The man had fallen behind on his rent payments, an investigative source said. He admitted to the charges saying, quote, I was losing my place to live. I stabbed the two thinking I could kill myself too, according to the sources. Why would you kill somebody else if you intended to kill yourself? That's horrible. I mean, don't kill anybody. Don't kill yourself. Don't do any of this stuff. I mean, that's horrible. I mean, shit, dude, just fucking move. What's the matter with you? An emergency call reporting the incident was made at around 10:15 a.m. When the two men arrived at the apartment, they saw the man holding a box with smoke coming out of it. As they tried to escape the scene, he stabbed the court officer in the chest and the other man in the back, according to police. Oh my God. A fire broke out inside the room, with the man having ignited a gas cylinder for a portable stove, they said. Oh my God. So basically he tried to burn the place down? Why didn't he just move? Oh my God, this guy, oh, what a monster. The Tokyo District Court, which had sent the officer, said in a statement that the incident is, quote, very regrettable. Yes, of course, for all parties. And it will consider measures to ensure the safety of enforcement. Oh my gosh, yes, please do. Oh my goodness. Well, fitters, there we go. That's Got Fitted Japan After Dark. And yes, I mean, if you're able to stomach these stories, well, you're going to fit right in. And yes, this story, this Got Fitted Japan After Dark is only going to be available on Patreon. So if you want to check out more Got Fitted Japan After Dark, sign up for our Patreon. It's only $5. I think it's actually less than $5. I think it's like $3. So sign up, support Got Fitted Japan, and get all this bonus footage. It's absolutely spectacular and absolutely dark. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, this is absolutely beautiful shochu. Oh my gosh. And once again, feeders, I'm really sorry that I got ice in my glass. I got ice in my glass, cha-cha-cha. You probably don't know that song. But anyway, yes, if it made any kind of like an annoying sound, if the microphone picked that up, I really apologize. I mean, then again, this is Anarchy Radio, and Got Fitted Japan is a podcast. And originally, when I first started doing podcasts back in 2009, this was Anarchy Radio. You could do anything and everything you wanted. Now, podcasts are so polished. Oh, they're so nice. Every single podcast you listen to is just like an NPR radio show from like back in the day, you know? You've got the background jingle, you've got some commercials, you've got like an ending little jingle, you know? It's crazy. It's crazy. I like things being more punk rock, man. I love punk rock. Punk rock is the way to go. Underground raves, that nitty-gritty, dirty kind of feeling, and that's what I want for my podcast. And my podcast is Got Fitted Japan After Dark. And I'm going to say it's Anarchy Radio from beginning to end. Although we do have sponsors. But our sponsors are cool. Our sponsors are absolutely fantastic. Oh my gosh. This is so good. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to hang out here with you guys. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pour a little more. This is a celebration, by the way. This is our first episode of After Dark. Now, I'm going to be honest. We did do Got Fitted Japan After Dark about maybe 6 years ago. 6 years ago, right? And when we did it just didn't work out. It was just kind of too... I don't know. I didn't feel it. You know? And so now I want to do Got Fitted Japan After Dark in a whole new way. I guess right now it's kind of like a super faded way, because now I'm getting like way too faded. But I mean, oh my gosh, I'm getting like super faded. I kind of like it. Should I do more shows like really faded? Back in the day, like Got Fitted Japan, like episode 1 in 2009, I used to get super, super drunk. And one of the reasons why I got so drunk was because I was so nervous. You know, it was Two Dudes Booze, Japan in the News. And then, you know, we did a sober episode, and oh my gosh, me and my co-host Shank, it was just like, hey man, yeah, what did you do this weekend? I don't know, I was just hanging out. What'd you do? Well, I was watching TV and studying some Japanese, and my gosh, kanji's difficult. Yeah, kanji's difficult. Yeah, hiragana's easier. Oh, yeah, hiragana's. It wasn't so good because we're both so kind of shy and kind of nervous. And then once we cracked open that booze, oh my gosh, yeah, the show started to pour out like Niagara Falls. Oh my God, it was like, whoosh. It was great. It was fantastic, and I haven't done like a very boozy episode in a while, especially solo. So I don't know if you like this format. If you like drinking, or first off introducing a new bottle and then drinking the bottle and talking about it and then going into the news. If you like that, fantastic. Thank you so much. And sign up for the Patreon, because if you sign up for the Patreon, that supports this kind of a thing, So yeah, definitely do that. My goodness. I like drinking a spirit first without any ice. But the guy at the liquor store recommended to me, is like, hey, you know what? I kind of recommend that you put some ice into it. It's very popular to drink this shochu with ice. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah. So I was like, okay. So that's why I put ice in it. But you know what the thing is? The ice I think is really cool, because when I first started drinking it, when I first put the shochu in the glass with ice, you could taste the shochu, right? And it was absolutely spectacular. Oh my gosh. The brown sugar elements to it was just oof. It was so good. Oh my God, it's so spectacular. But now that the ice has melted quite a bit, and it's kind of watery a little bit, it opens up some new flavors. So it's kind of like a new drink. I mean, it's similar, but it's different. It's good. It's really good. And actually, now, this drink right now that I have in my hand, I feel like mixing this with some oolong tea would be absolutely incredible. So I think maybe it would be a good idea to take take this shochu, mix it with water just a little bit, and then mix that with oolong tea and then add ice. That might be really amazing. Oh my gosh. Well, something to experiment with. Anyway, faders, I want to say thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Got Faded Japan's After Dark. I hope these stories were not too gruesome for you, and if you enjoyed them, thank you so much. And if you thought they're too hardcore, well, don't worry about it. This is going to be the first episode that's going to be free. All the other ones are on Patreon. So if you want any of these other episodes, they're going to be at Patreon, and we're going to do them every single week. And sometimes we're going to have a guest. So faders, stay cool. Stay faded, take care of yourselves, and fade on. Peace.